I've learned that everyone, excuse me, who you encounter doesn't mean you any good, or doesn't always mean you good. Sometimes even your own people don't feel that way, or they don't mean you good. All that term that, or the phrase or the idiom, I guess you could say, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. It's battle tested me so that when people walk away from me for whatever reason that may be, I've gotten okay with that. And I've talked about that in a previous episode, in a previous solo episode, matter of fact. Now, I still do confront why and will want some sort of real and true answer, but that answer doesn't define who I am or how I move, especially now. I appreciate God blessing me to be both black and gay, because I don't think I would have learned some of the lessons that I have about life if I wasn't. I think people perceive me as boring, mean, standoffish sometimes, and even dry. But in all actuality, I am every piece of one of those things, all right? But real talk, though, I don't see myself as boring per se. I just have different tastes. And I'm not mean, but I am blunt. I am confrontational, and I am straight to the point. I'm not only standoffish, or I'm only standoffish, I should say, because I can discern something in you that I may need to be leery of. And sometimes if you feel that sort of standoffishness, then I'm picking up something. And I'm only dry because my mind really is always analyzing and reporting out on information. Years ago, one of my younger brothers mentioned to me that my mind is like a computer, and he could tell that when I was processing information, when my mind was reporting out on info as it processed, and even when I was deleting unnecessary data. I had never thought about it like that, but once he said it, I was like, that's it. That's really it. I say all the time that I really do love the person I have become at my core. And I even say to myself, and I've said to myself before, that if I was who I am now when I was younger, I probably wouldn't have been friends with myself. When I was younger, I was a people pleaser. I wanted to be accepted so bad. And I wanted to look like all the guys in my neighborhood who were popular and really had it, as we used to say, had it going on. Or so I thought. I'm sure that some of them probably look like hard times now. No shade to them, but okay, maybe just a little bit of shade.